Hi, and welcome to today's video where I will talk about ways that your company might be getting their data leaked. There are 6 of them. I can only show you 5 and talk to you about the 6th one. The first one is using safe searches. If any ill-intended employee uses any safe search and they go to the safe search email subtab, they could set the safe search to schedule a email being sent on a daily or weekly basis. Now, if you see the safe search, I go to email, I can send this email according to schedule to a very specific recipient. I can put a customized message. I can set this as maybe an Excel file. So the list of whatever customers you created that week or that day, and I can set that as a schedule on a daily event with no end date. So regardless of what happens, this email is going to keep on being sent. Okay, how do you know if there's an email that's been scheduled from a safe search? You have to go to Report Safe Searches. You look at your list of all safe searches, and you will see here in the column Schedule, if it says yes, then it's been scheduled to send some information. Now, sometimes it's a good thing. It could be an alert to a controller, a manager, that something has been done, that they need to review it. That's fine. But you have to make sure that it's not being sent to the wrong person, maybe outside of your organization. Okay, so once you manage to go through all the safe searches and ensure that none are actually sending to the wrong people, the second way that data could be leaked is through reports. When you go to any report, a sales by item, a receivable report, etc., you can click on the bottom right icon, schedule, and then do pretty much the same as on the safe search. You can decide to set a specific message and also set this as a PDF file or Excel document. Okay, so here it's also a case of finding your save reports and finding out which one has been set to be sending information. Now, reports are sent from employees. So if you go to any employee, even the inactive ones, maybe who left the company, you will see on the email subtab or the communication subtab of the employee all the emails that have been sent with him or her as the sender. Okay, the third way to leak information and the third way and the third thing to check for this kind of risk is the workflow. If you go to customization, workflows, you'll see the list of workflows that are present on your account. What you want to do is edit all the workflows and have a look at each workflow to see if within the states of the workflow there are actions that are called send email. For example, I'm going to show you this one. It's a test. Here's a send email for cart abandonment. So every time a customer goes on your NetSuite e-commerce website and brings something in the cart and then decides not to buy anything, it sends an email to that specific person. And of course, with specific information within the email. Now, this send email action, of course, it can be used correctly, but you just have to make sure that it's not sending emails to the wrong people. Now, another way is by script. Within the scripts, a script is a workflow, but that's got no user interface. It's just code, and you can deploy them. So if you want to find out where they're deployed, you go to customization, scripts deployment, and you just ensure that within the scripts, there's no action that is actually sending an email to the wrong person, just to ensure that your data is not leaked. Now, an additional one, so it's the document folder itself. So a lot of people don't realize that when you look at your filing cabinet and you attach contracts and you attach different elements, for example, employee contracts, employment contracts, sales contracts. You see, for example, this record here. If I click on it, you see that I can see both the contracts. Now, this shouldn't happen. If I go back to Documents, Files, and File Cabinet, to prevent even administrators from accessing this very critical information, what you want to do is you want to click on Edit on the folder that you want to secure. And then within the folder, you want to set this to restrict by group. You can create a group of employees with very specific people in it. Maybe these are sales contracts, and you just want the sales director and the sales managers to access it. If it's a human resource contract folder, maybe only groups of employees where the employees are the HR manager and director. You could also restrict by department, by class, by location. Okay, this is very important and very often not looked into at all until people realize this and find out that the full confidential information is available to everyone with access to documents. Okay. Now, the last, which I cannot show you, unfortunately, here, but I can talk to you about it, is the integration. So if you bought an ODBC access and or if there was a user that was not being used, someone could have used the ODBC connector to NetSuite and then let anyone else plug into NetSuite's database and take data out of you. So that's all for today. I hope this was insightful to you. I hope that if there was any problems, you would have found it. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you and goodbye.